My name's Spades and this is a month in my life running my clothing brand SUITA. This video took place from February to March of this year and I just got around to editing it, but it's a super packed video, so enjoy. So right now I'm gonna edit shots from a recent shoot I did. All right, it is the next morning. I just finished editing the short I was working on. I'll play it real quick.
She my prettiest problem, I hate that she knows she the shit. Fuck. She want bundles, I bought her like 6. Big black truck for the whip. Like a barber, I'm coming road trip. She got an ocean within. If I shoot my shot, I don't aim for the rim.
I'm gonna post this on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, maybe IG Reels. For now, I'm just trying to stick to that daily post, but I'm sure it'll ramp up as time goes on. All right, what's up? It's been about 4 days since I've last recorded for this YouTube video, but I've just been putting out content for my brand every day, posting on my story, short form content, and then of course, this video is long form content. I try not to focus too much on the analytics or the engagement because I don't want it to have an effect on my mental. Long story short, I've just been keeping track of all the content I've been putting out. With all that information aside, I have some actual good news to share, some upcoming events. Next month, during March, I'm gonna be vending at a very popular marketplace in Japantown in San Francisco. I'm definitely gonna try and vlog that. But yeah, aside from that, I'm just gonna stick to posting consistently and hopefully I'm trying to get a shoot set up and possibly some new clothing into production. But one thing I know for a fact is that the next piece I make has to be like flawless because I want to be confident in my product and know that it's a good product so I don't have to worry about that being the issue when it comes to sales. Because with running a brand, there's always some issue that you run into or something that you made a mistake with. There's so much to manage. So the last thing I want is for the product, the core of the drop, to be like the issue or the thing I'm worried about. Okay, we did the shoot yesterday. Now today we're going back because last night it was dark, so now we're gonna do a shoot like during the day. All right, it's not the most sunny day right now, but we're gonna try and make it work. I'm hoping to get some shots that look sunny at least. All right, here's the setup. We're in the cherry orchard or whatever it's called, the cherry blossom orchard. I got my behind the scenes camera to get some shots for TikTok, and then I'm gonna use my main camera in here to get some video and photo shots. It's so beautiful here. We just finished taking short form videos and like vertical content with the HD cameras, also photos, and now I'm gonna use my vintage camera to take some photos of her in this pink and white knit because it matches the cherry blossoms. The sweater's too big on her and we only have one sample, so we had to like tie the back. We're also late for class right now. Oh, that's sick. Video time. All right, we just finished. Yeah, so I'm gonna go home, export all the footage, try and make some shorts. All right, it's the next day after the shoot. So after we left the cherry grove, I posted a TikTok, just something showing like the cherry blossom grove because it looks super cool. I also posted it to YouTube and it did pretty well. We got 1K views on YouTube and then about 1K views on TikTok. But yeah, I'm gonna look through the rest of the footage tomorrow. Right now, I just wanted to show you guys. So I'm setting up for March 22nd. I'm gonna be doing vending at this place called the OK Marketplace. I'm gonna be selling my brand, pretty much hats, knits, a few shirts, and then also I'm gonna have a rack with some vintage clothing and just some cool streetwear clothing. So right now I'm all set up, but I'm gonna try and get some more clothes. And I'm probably gonna work on adding like a loyalty program to the website so that you guys can sign up and earn points for buying and supporting the brand. And yeah, that's the update. All right, so my clothing brand pop-up in Japantown happened in March 22nd, 2025, which is a little bit after I started this 1 month as a clothing brand video, but I decided to include it in because it's interesting and I wanted to end the video on something that's good. I also didn't get enough footage at the actual pop-up because there was a lot of planning that went into it, so I just decided to throw it into the end of this video. So this is more like a few months as a clothing brand owner video than just 1 month as a clothing brand owner, but it's for the sake of entertainment. So yeah. All right, we just set up our spot. We still have to set up quite a bit more tomorrow morning. Now we're at a restaurant. The dude who runs the marketplace didn't want us to record it until it's all set up tomorrow, so I'm gonna respect his wishes, but I'll show you guys what it looks like tomorrow. All right, the vending started. I started recording kind of late because I had to finish setting up, but I'm gonna show you the booth. Here's the booth. Here's the Pokemon cards, kiosk, and then I got my clothing on display and a mirror, and yeah. All right, it's a little hard to record and sell at the same time, but so far we've sold 3 things, made about $90, so it's pretty good. Everyone's really nice. Better than my first time vending. My parents just came. I already did for the whole thing. Hello. My dad brought chairs. So now we have chairs. Oh, sold one more Pokemon thing for 55. It was a 151 box. All of a sudden this is becoming a Pokemon video, but made my money back on the booth already in the first hour 30, so. I've sold about $600 worth of stuff, so it's going good, definitely profitable. All right, I finally sold a sweater, sold out of all the Pokemon, sold out of a ton of vintage and used clothing, so it's very profitable. Definitely gonna come back and do this again. But yeah, this pop-up definitely went way better than expected. A lot of people have been coming over to say they like the clothing brand. Great exposure as well, got some customers who subscribe to the mailing list who I can then target later for future drops and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been good, and at this point, I could honestly call it a day, but it goes till 7, and I think there might be one more rush, so I'm gonna wait till then. All right, real quick, since we're basically sold out, I'm gonna show you guys what the booth looks like right now. As you can see, we're all out of Pokemon except for the binder. And then I have my brand and vintage clothing.